What's up, XRP Moon fam? What's up, Crypto Ghost? It's the Bagman, the Moon Commander, back in the building, back up here in the spaceship, Mothership 589. How's everybody doing out there? I hope y'all are doing well, holding strong out there, stuffing this dip, and continuing to stay extra bullish out there. We got blood in the streets, or as some like to say, for XRP, there's water in the streets. Shout out to all the new members and all the new subscribers for joining the family. If you're a new subscriber, make sure to drop a comment down below. Also, shout out to all the OG diamond hand, the 1% FUD busting bag stuffers out there, stuffing bags, buying up these dips, buying up these red opportunities. Let's go ahead and get that hodl game extra strong. Sell the FUD, buy the bag. Remember, a bag a day keeps the banks away. Let's go ahead and jump on that bull and get that soul extra bullish.
They try to shake me out, but I was born ready. Dropping down the price, then I be getting plenty. They want all your bags and they want all them empty.
Red on the charts, another shakeout before we make that next massive push. Red in the streets. We got water in the streets. Get those pals, get a bucket, and start filling up on this dip. James Roll XRP, me buy the dip, my bank account. F you, it's already all in crypto. The struggle, buy the dip, flip it on the tip. Bitcoin plunge intensifies, tanks 30% to 30,000 amid broad cryptocurrency sell-off. More than 250 billion evaporated from the Bitcoin market last week. Diamond hands out there aren't scared. We just see this as another opportunity to fill up another bag at a discounted price. We got an early Black Friday sale. Coinbase was down for over an hour amid massive cryptocurrency plunge. Also, Uphold were experiencing some issues affecting our services. Please bear with us right now as our team is working on fixing this ASAP. You can always check on your status updates here. Looks like they don't want you getting in on this dip right here because they know after the dip, we just triple and flip. One of the reasons Bitcoin is down today is because the people's interpretation of Chinese governments being believed to have said, we're basically banning crypto. Nobody's going to ban crypto. It's a $2 trillion asset class, and we're just getting started.
Okay, so one of the reasons that Bitcoin is down the last couple of days is because of people's interpretation of the Chinese governments being believed to have said, we're basically banning crypto. So you could get a lot of clarity on price stability by just knowing that the US government wasn't going to ban crypto. And this was a point that I made when I was still in government, was to say, nobody's going to ban Bitcoin. All right, there's a $2 trillion asset class in crypto that's not going to go away. So let's start by saying it's okay to be in the asset class. And then what somebody needs to say is, if a crypto token is a security, for instance, that doesn't mean it's illegal. It just means that, like other securities, there are certain disclosures and registrations that have to be made. And we need the SEC to create a pathway for that to happen. And if you think about the Ripple litigation, Romain, people wouldn't be in a panic about it if, in the event Ripple lost, they could simply register the token and trade on a securities exchange. The problem is that hasn't been allowed yet.
Crypto's not going anywhere. Just a quick shakeout because they know we're about to break out. Regulators will respond to recent crypto volatility within a month. One individual, Musk, is now more powerful, maybe than even the Chinese government.
Okay, let's take a closer look at China's crypto crackdown. 3 of the nation's regulatory agencies have banned banks and online payment firms from offering any services related to cryptocurrencies. In a statement, they said speculative trading in cryptocurrencies, quote, harms the safety of people's property and disturbs normal economic and financial orders. Joining us now is Scott Galloway, Professor of Marketing at NYU Stern School of Business. He's also the author of Post-Corona: From Crisis to Opportunity. Scott, great to have you with us. That's an interesting quote. It disturbs normal economic and financial orders. Some might say that's happening in the West too, and others might say that's the whole point. What do you make of what's going on?
Yeah, well, it's interesting. We now have 2 entities competing for who has the most influence or more influence over the markets, and that is the second largest economy in the world and the regulators, or Elon Musk, who is literally making and destroying small fortunes 280 characters at a time. I wonder if this goads the SEC or nudges the SEC into actually clarifying their viewpoint on what feels like, if you don't call it market manipulation, market shaping influence from individuals, specifically Elon. But this is, I mean, it's still up for the air, but there's no doubt about it. This is going to draw additional scrutiny. Nobody minds market manipulation as long as the manipulator is manipulating the price of the underlying asset in your favor. That is no longer happening. It's going up and it's going down, but it's going to get interesting here, Julia. That's all I can say from our regulators.
It says China widens crypto crackdown while they own over 65% of the total hash rate for Bitcoin. You know there's still stuff in bags. We took a look at Bitcoin and immediately thought, how can we improve upon its big problem with the energy consumption? And the XRP ledger is the answer. More energy efficient by far and more scalable. The standard.
So please, tell us about why XRP is important.
Yeah, well, I think, for one, when we looked at Bitcoin, we thought, could we do something maybe that improved upon it? And one of the big things was the energy consumption. We're here in an area that is suffering from some pretty horrendous, consequences of climate change. And, the industry as a whole right now is it's belching out enormous amounts of CO2. That's not a good thing. And I have a hard time seeing how the young generation is going to put up with that, right? I think this next generation is going to be, militant about climate change. I think that's good. And so I think the industry as a whole has got to find different ways of doing that, whether that's green energy, different ways of doing confirmation of transactions. That's what we try to do with the XRP ledger. It doesn't use meaningful amounts of electricity. But the other big thing is, I think after looking at it, we quickly realized that the world is not going to be dominated by a single blockchain. It's just impossible that everybody is going to organize inside a distributed ledger and they're going to be trading just that one digital asset. I think we all kind of accepted that. Early days, it was, wow, this is incredibly exciting. It could replace everything. But I think we all kind of understand now this is going to be a great diversity of different ledgers, of different currencies, whether they be fiat, digital assets, gaming assets. There's going to be all kinds of different things. So we need something in addition to a very efficient distributed ledger, and we think XRP ledger is the most efficient out there. But also you need derivatives of this blockchain technology, and specifically interoperability protocols. So we believe in something very strongly called ILP, Interledger Protocol. And so very differently from digital assets, that's a way of wiring together all of the world's ledgers, all of the world's currencies, so that just like the internet, value can now move like data does. So we call that an internet of value.
The internet of value, the rise of the new asset class, the eco-friendly, the efficient, interoperable asset class. You know what's coming. That great flipping, the reset. Egypt's largest bank joins Ripple network for cross-border payments. National Bank of Egypt is to harness the blockchain technology from Ripple for remittance corridor. With the UAE, Egypt's largest bank will work with financial services from Lulu International Exchange in the EUA to serve the large number of Egyptians working in the Middle Eastern nation. California-based Ripple said on Tuesday, the remittance for Egypt is huge, with North American country receiving $24 billion in 2020 alone, Ripple citing third-party data. Given the important role remittances play in the Egyptian economy, the National Bank of Egypt is continuously aiming to develop and enhance the infrastructure which pertains to the line of business, which means jumping on the RippleNet, the Ripple distributed ledger-based payment networks, because they seek to access more cheaper, quicker, more reliable payments. According to the announcement, the firm did not make it clear whether they will use the XRP cryptocurrency to move liquidity. XRP is an option, and they will be using XRP, the standard. They just got to keep it on the hush right now before they flip the switch. Digital currency adoption is on the rise as governments around the world push for contactless payments. Explore how central banks can rise up to meet those needs in the post-COVID future by jumping on the RippleNet and using XRP, the standard. The global shift to explore CBDCs. Unsurprisingly, the pandemic has driven many of us to rely on digital forms of payments over cash. In fact, 25% of U.S. customers use less cash now than before March of 2020. Additionally, government policies around the world are now pushing towards digital currency adoption to foment contactless payments. For example, China's central bank branch looking to eliminate banknotes from certain sectors. But without cash payments, what will be the alternative for central banks? Enter central bank digital currencies, the rise of CBDCs. A CBDC is a sovereign equivalent of private cryptocurrency and digital assets used and controlled by a county central bank and used by people and businesses for retail payments. The overall mission of CBDCs is simple: to move money like information, to stay on top of today's constant evolving digital market, and central banks must actively review the pros and cons of offering a private digital currency in the region. In fact, 86% of central banks are already investigating the potential of CBDC adoptions, with over half already progressing from the research to pilot projects, and we know some of those are already working with Ripple. China has started trials of the e-yuan currency with a proposed launch date of February 2022. European officials want to launch a digital euro by 2025. The Bahamas put out a version, the sand dollar, into circulation. The United States announced it's exploring a US digital dollar, a tokenized version of the dollar we know now. This form of private cryptocurrency playing a critical role in the new global financial infrastructure that blockchain technologies underpin. Some of the key benefits of CBDCs: enhance existing payment system, promote financial inclusion, encourage greater competition, foster innovation, maintain control, and implement the standard. Interoperability is the key to success. By 2024, at least half of the world's population is expected to use digital wallets for transactions that will be valued at more than $9 trillion annually. With this in mind, every CBDC will need to have some level of interoperability built in. Interoperability is the ability to share and access information from across networks without the need for a middleman taking your fee, thus reducing the cost and saving time for parties involved. A BIS survey found that improving the efficiency of payments was the key motivation for adopting CBDCs, and rightfully so. Without seamless domestic and cross-border functionality, most CBDCs will significantly underachieve their potential unless they jump on that Ripple net. In today's globalized world, consumers and businesses will inevitably have a need to transact with foreign suppliers and vendors. CBDCs that are interoperable with each other will give those countries a competitive advantage. Each government can create its own CBDC rules, policies that best suits its domestic market. However, CBDCs should also be united by collective protocols that will enable them to cooperate seamlessly with other CBDCs and digital currencies for a simplified cross-border payment. The Ripple Impact. In March 2021, we announced our CBDC solution that can provide central banks a secure, controlled, and flexible means of issuing and managing digital currencies. The CBDC private ledger is based on the same blockchain technology that powers the XRP ledger, and it also leverages the RippleNet technologies and the ILP, the Interledger Protocol, bringing the best technologies together to support central bank needs. Ripple is currently engaging with central banks to discuss how our private ledger can help achieve their CBDC goals. XRP, the Rise of the Phoenix 2021 will be a big deal, especially if those bags are packed. Crypto Bull 2020 XRP update. Even with all the red in the markets today, we haven't broken the trend. Just a quick shakeout before they flip the switch and we break out. Wells Fargo to offer crypto products to wealthy clients. After JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, BNY Mellon, Wells Fargo is now ready to dip its toes into the cryptocurrency market. The mass adoption 2021, it's here. Key takeaways: Wells Fargo Investment Institute has given the US bank the green light to invest in cryptocurrencies. The key strengths of crypto are its low correlation to traditional markets and the supply and demand mechanics. The organization found Wells Fargo is one of several major banks to adopt the asset class in the recent months. Welcome to the new financial 1%. Incoming, here comes that bank money. Wells Fargo investment arm is in the final stages of creating crypto-related products. Wells Fargo investment arms in the final stages of creating crypto-related projects for the rich clients. This is why they don't want you in, because they don't want you with this massive amounts of wealth, the greatest transfer of wealth that we're witnessing right before our eyes. And here comes the banks. Crypto attracting more banks, major banks. Wells Fargo will start offering crypto products to its clients. It was announced on Wednesday. President of Wells Fargo Investment Institute told Business Insiders that the firm is preparing to launch a range of crypto-related products, as is now recognized crypto as a viable investment asset, and they're getting ready to launch our bags as well. The rising value and range of cryptocurrency offered across the market are signs of the space maturity, and we're here early. Stuff in bags, the new 1% financial elites of the new financial ecosystem. Welcome to the party. While the rest of the world, the 99%, are still sleeping, preoccupied with the weapons of mass distraction. That being said, I am the Moon Commander. I am not a financial advisor. I'm just up here on the mothership enjoying the views, stuffing some bags, because I got some cash on the side just to buy the dips. I hope y'all continue to stay extra bullish out there. Continue stuffing those bags. And remember, if you got a bag, you're here, you're in it. Welcome to the new 1% Moon family. I'll see you up here on the mothership. Peace out, crypto family. Continue to hold those good vibes. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.
Bank money. Bank money. We want all the bank money. Bank money. Bank money. Bank money. We want all the bank money. This that Ripple net, yeah, it's liquid wet. Throwing up the X and it's all net. X out your deck, go ahead and cut the check. This that D